What's up, guys? We're back in our vlog here at Noah's Vlogs. We're going to get into it. We are going to redo the project that I did 5 years ago about my mom's peel and stick flooring. So, this job I did way back, I wasn't that old yet, and I wasn't too smart about it, and there's been issues of that. I don't know what happened there. But we went, well, I did. My mom paid for it because it's for her house. We bought some new laminate, which this will be broken down into 2 videos, guys, because first one's going to be preparing it. I had to get this whole entire living room peeled up. This should not be that hard at all. We got a little helper here. He's been helping me along the journey. So we're going to get first this thing. So it's going to take quite a bit of time. These I'm going to move and put on this box here. It was my mom's delivered, so I don't know if there's her address on it. I don't want to show too much. So, let's get to it. I'm going to set you guys up on my new tripod and let you guys watch how it gets done. So, wherever, I think it's over here. Actually, yes it is. See, he's going to be helping. He's going to loosen up the tiles by rubbing on them. I went and I bought this thing and I tested it out in the hallway. This is what it's going to look like after because I had to prime the floor before. So it's going to be white, not brown like a baseboard. So I'm going to set you guys up. Now, talking, this was a Milwaukee, I don't know if you guys can read that, Milwaukee, I don't know what they call it, shrink, where you can get those from any hardware store. If I'm not mistaken, our Ace Hardware in our small town did have one. So you guys are going to look at this. He's just going to be following me, I guess. Alright, so let's set you guys up on a time lapse here. Alright guys, so we're all done as you just seen. I cleaned it up. I used that to clean it up, so I scraped off the little pieces that which got flung by the thing. I would probably find more over there where those boards are. But we can't take them out of the box. I was going to and separate them into 10 stacks of, or 4 stacks of 10. I'm trying to think. See, I had it right. There's 40 boxes. So we'll separate into 4 stacks. And yet, this is going to be the install video. We are going to get it prepared, cleaned out, and we're going to start laying it down now. We got the tools that we need for this job now, guys. It's not going to be an easy task. You should make sure you have all these tools. You don't need a chop saw. There's other ways of doing it. Like, trying to think. There is more other ways. You have, they're called a, I'm trying to think of them. A snapping thing that you just pull and it snaps it. You don't need that. You can use that. You can use a jigsaw. You can use a circular saw. But I went out and I got this because I'm going to be using it in a future project. So, went out and bought that. And I need a D-wall. It actually doesn't need a D-wall. But you need an oscillating tool now. I bought this one on Amazon for $100. This one will do the job. Now, you don't need to have one of these. There's trim saws that you can use for it. Well, I go out and I bought one because I figured it would be easier. You're going to need some hammers, crowbars, mallets, pencils. I already have one sharpened up here I'll probably be using. You're going to need some speed squares to help you make straight cut or straight marks. You're going to need tape measure number one. You're going to need a tape measure, of course. Gloves are nice. Now, you're going to need, my mom's going to get annoyed because I'm making a long intro again. But you're going to need a utility knife. And now you don't need this tool. I'm going to show you here, but you're going to need some spacers for the wall. Make it where you get your certain gap that you need. Now you don't need to have, if you don't want to use those, they've got this Roberts kit over at Home Depot, not sponsored. Now this comes with a variety of things. A pounding block so that it goes in the groove. You don't have to use that either. You can use just a simple one of these and just tap on it with a mallet. Then it also comes with a pull bar for the wall. Very helpful. And then it comes with 50 of these spacers, which I'll probably use, not cutting up a million boards to do it. So, anyway guys, let's get to work and getting that hallway prepared, and I'll set you guys up on time lapse. Be right back, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys, but we are all done. The camera died there, so you just want to make sure that your board can slide underneath. Now, I'm going to get this old linoleum out of there. There, and that's your last step. Get that out of there. And your board should be able to slide right underneath there. No problem. So I'm going to set you guys up on the time lapse. You got both these doorways and then the finish this doorway. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. Alright guys, welcome back. We're done with the door jambs now. Now, one thing I did not say is that I made a little mistake, and that's you should first cut the door jambs, then put this down. So I had to do a little bit of prepare and clean this. But now for this, I looked online. It said that the rails for transitions on here. You guys can't really see what I'm doing down here. The rails for transitions for the tile to right here. Transition. The pieces are a 1/2 inch. Now, I understand that. I'll lay my laminate a 1/2 inch, but I'll cut my underlayment as close to tile as I possibly can. And now that's being that you can always come back and take the underlayment and trim it. Now putting the rail on the underlayment. Won't hurt it, I don't think at all. I didn't see it online, but I'm not too worried about it, but I'm going to cut this off, I think. Yeah, we're just going to go down. Since it's on the wall, I'd rather just cut it off. Down to the end. Now's when it starts getting noisy. Well, we'll start getting noisy. Alright. So, first thing you'll need are these. I will actually need to make a cut first. So, tape measure, mark in the board. Now installing the laminate. There's a couple ways you can install it. Actually, no, there's one way. That's where this lip here, where you can see the bottom, comes out towards you. Now, yeah, I could just install it like this and call it good there. But I don't want to do that. I want to actually cut out a notch right here. So I'm going to cut it out for full door jam, since we'll call that 3.5 inches. Lulu, you got to get out of here. Get your dog.
Lulu.
And you're going to take...
Lulu.
Go. She has nails on it. So 3.5. Now I'm using this as a good marking. So you can actually go down a little bit longer. 3.5 inches. Now, I think that should be good there. So I'm going to go make this cut. I'll be back, guys. Alright, guys. So I just installed the first board there. Went down pretty smoothly, but I don't think I had just got the right spot. So we're just going to readjust him. There. Yeah, there. I put way too high, but we're going to just keep moving along here. We're grabbing our board. We're just going to keep... So now, don't worry about these little gaps here, or these. You'll have a baseboard that we're going to put over it. I'm going to actually install some wall skirting. I can't remember what it's called. It goes up.
B-board.
B-board, my mom says it's that stuff right there. I'm going to be installing it on this wall because over time there's been holes put in this wall. There's also one up here. I don't know how they get in there, but over time they did. And I'm going to just install this laminate, install that baseboard around it. But I'm going to time lapse you guys to me going all the way across. It shouldn't be that hard. I just gotta make one cut for the end after I get all these done. So yeah, we're back, guys. Alright guys, so as you saw, we had a little bit of a time lapse there. I didn't really do all of it on camera, the recording, because I felt the need that if I did it on recording, it would be like 8 hours for you guys, and I just wouldn't want to put you guys to the time of it being. So this is what you guys saw, the kitchen getting done. Well, I moved it all the way into the living room here and got this all done. And now we're moving into the kitchen. Now, I figured this is going to be a how-to video. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to really, these are easy boards to put in. Just make sure your tracks are clear. Any little debris, anything like that, I'm going to remove it. Now, when you put this in there, you just basically set it up in there. It's kind of difficult to do one-handed. You set it in there, push down until all of them lock in basically. Here's a little gap, so we're going to try and get that in there, like that. And I want you to snap, now you're going to slide it all the way down here. I'm going to try and get the debris out of here because the hardest time. Just going to slide it, push it under now. Normally what I'll do is I'll put my foot on this and I'll set you guys down so you can see. So, I normally kneel. You can use your knee or your foot. Take your pounding block and a mallet or a hammer, anything will do. That's a weapon, a hammer. Just do that. So your gap is basically, all the gaps should be basically invisible like that. Now that's the easy part, getting these in. Yeah, let me grab another board because we're going to have to cut it. Now, like I said, just grab them out of random boxes. I wouldn't grab them out of the same box. They just make worse choice. So, grab one whole board. I highly doubt this is going to fit. Yeah. So, we're going to have to cut some off. Now, you're going to need your 1/4 inch or 5/16 gap on the end. As you see, I have one there. So what you're gonna want to do is don't cut it, like measure it like this, because you're gonna need this lip. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna flip the board upside down or backwards, so that both the same lips are together. Slide it forward, so you got your little gap, and then you take your speed square, which I have here now. Put it so that you are basically lined up with that one board. Just right there, good for me. Make sure your speed square is flat. Mark your cut. And now cut this end off. Now the reason being is because you can put the flat side against the wall. You don't need these lips when it's going in with this. So I'll be right back when I got that cut. Alright guys, I'm back. Board's cut now. As you can see, this lip is the lip we need, not this side. So I cut at the opposite end and it works perfectly. You want to slide it in. Cabinet doors are in your way, you can just open them, get them out of your way. Make the gap invisible. Push it down, kneel on it. Now, actually, here you got a new tool. It goes in there. Take your hammer and you now, until that stops moving, you have perfectly seam. Now I just had to do that all the way across and around the corner. So, I don't know if it'll be perfect actually. I got it cut off here. Just use. too. Yeah, camera issues. Don't be afraid to do laminate, guys. It's not that hard. It's pretty simple. You just gotta have the tools, time, and yeah, get permission from whoever you're doing it, or if you're doing it for yourself. I just finished a cleanup, and here's the results. So as you guys can tell, it looks amazing. I am happy with it. Mom is too. So until next time, guys, this has been Noah's Arky, or Noah's Vlogs. We're gonna end it here, guys, and maybe I'll do a third one on trim. Until next time, guys, peace out. Make sure to share, subscribe, and like if you want. Peace out, guys.